Hello! I know you can't see me yet, but give me a sec. There it is. How's it going? How's it going, Ross? I'm getting everything readjusted. No, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. Okay, good. You have to. There's a million minor annoyances getting this thing set up. There we go. How's it going, Roz? Roz? Of the noble robot family? Gabriel! Magiker! How's it going, Gabriel? Of the noble Magiker clan. Good to see you. I'm happy things are going fine. One second, I'm just getting stuff set up behind the scenes. Getting stuff set up behind the scenes. Mostly just sharing things. How's your date? What have you been up to? What crimes have you been up to these days? Nevermore! Hello, hello! 1 second. You know, I think all the time. 1 second. Oh, how are you feeling? That's good. How are your days treating you? Never. Yeah. Hello, Bruce. Good to see you. Okay. That's good enough. Yeah, domain expansion drawing technique. Hello, hi. I was just posting it to places that can be posted. How's it going, my friends? That's good. Did you have like a deviated septum or something? Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, Gabe. J-D-N. Hey, Jaden, how's it going? Ah, Jaden! It's Jaden! Everybody run away! What did you think? I know you've had some mixed feelings about Born Again. What did you think? Ah. Oh. What did you think? I'm hearing very mixed things about Mandalorian and Grogu. I don't know. Like, it was good. I was looking for the drawing I was working on last night. I'd like to finish that one. Let's do this. It was good. That's good to hear. Ah, here it is. Okay. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. I haven't really kept up to it. I like the first season. Yeah, I have. I like Nick's. Yeah, I thought it was a good run. Good time. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna ban talk of Michael Jackson, and I'll leave it at that. Don't want to get in. Don't want to get into him, his life, and the various crimes he committed against children. So, and I will leave it at that. Yeah, it's been going. I'm a little stuck at the moment. Oof. That is a good question. Which one did you say? That is a good question. I mean, it's not so much... I don't know. That's a good one. This might be a controversial pick because the creator of it has said some really shitty stuff. So, yeah, me too. Oh yeah. No, I didn't mind the new Ultimate Spider-Man. No, I thought that was pretty well received, the Jonathan Hickman one. I was trying to think of one. From what I read, people like that. I mean, I'm a big Tom King defender. Which I guess maybe puts me on the outskirts somewhat. Oh yeah, I did make a few videos about Mortal Kombat. Well, the one I was really curious about is if Mortal Kombat ever crossed over with Street Fighter. It kind of did once, in a very annoying way that didn't just irritated me. Well, yeah, but the crossover everybody actually is curious about is. I like fighting games. I don't know if I've ever brought that up. I'm not good at them, but I do enjoy playing them. And the one everybody's always been curious about is Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat. That's the one everybody actually wants to know about, if that would ever happen. In my opinion. Because in my opinion, there was two. There was Street Fighter, and then there was Mortal Kombat. And then... yeah. And that was the... Those were the two major ones, and then there was a bunch of other ones. I know there was a bunch of other ones that were. Tekken is better, like as a game, but for kid version of me, never. For kid version of me, there was Street Fighter, and then there was Mortal Kombat. And what I wanted to know is if there had ever been any attempt at a crossover, and there had been with the forgettable animated series that nobody remembers. That both of them had. Oh, how does it feel? That nobody remembers that they had. Yeah, and I didn't play Tekken until I was like 14, so... yeah. Yeah. Shame. No, that is a pretty fun one. But yeah, so I'm trying to remember what the crossover was. It was a crossover between the two animated series, and it was a character would cross over between that, and I believe it was like the Wildcats of all people. Never, you're around my age. Do you remember who the Wildcats were? Jaden, have you ever heard of this? Yeah. Well, okay. Midway attempted to cross. Midway attempted it, but I guess Capcom is always like, well, yeah, the Wildstorm Wildcats. I guess Capcom is always like, well, it's so violent compared to ours, and we don't want like Chun-Li to get killed or something, so they've never wanted to do it because of that. Is what I read. So yeah, but that's what's fun about it. That's what's fun. That's what's fun about Mortal Kombat, is how violent it is. But it's... yeah. I mean, Lego Batman is fun. He's a fun movie. I don't know if it's exactly the most accurate movie. I like that movie a lot, but it's like... never. I don't know what you're talking about. Clearly, Guile is a Franco-Belgian man. That's why they cast him like that in the movie. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if most accurate. It's a pretty fun movie, the Lego Batman movie, but accurate is yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's affectionate. It's like if you want to argue that it's essentially like a pretty good adaptation of the real of like the live action show. Yeah. Well, Mortal Kombat, I believe, was initially meant to be an adaptation of a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, probably Bloodsport, and then that licensing fell through. Yeah, I've only seen a few episodes of Earth's Mightiest Heroes, but I liked what I saw. Does anybody remember the animated movies that they made? Ooh, what type of stop motion thing? My favorite now is Darkstalkers. I used to play that. I've been playing that a lot to like relax. Get out play some Darkstalkers and stuff like that. That's the one I like. I like the monsters. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was better. I know some people were asking for this, wanted this to have. It was better when it wasn't connected. Like, it was better when they weren't when it wasn't. It was continuity independent, because then they could just adapt the stories. It was you. It was you, Bruce. I thought I preferred when they were just kind of on their own and they could adapt the stories in the way they wanted to. When they tried to make it continuity dependent, I feel like I stopped caring. Because there's some there that are like legit, maybe some of the best, like the Batman Red Hood movie that they did, adaptation that they did is great. Like that's one of yeah, but that adaptation that they did of Batman Under the Red Hood is really good. Actually, I would rank it at, at up there as one of the better. Relish! Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that immensely, Bruce. I always wanted to learn how to do art, and it took me a long time to sit down and start learning. Yeah. I would rank that up there pretty high. Whereas, like, I don't know. It gets really forgettable. The problem is when they try and make it its own universe, which is like really forgettable, and I don't think really anybody was asking for that. But... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Jason Todd is such a hard character to do now. I don't think they've successfully nailed it once. The version of Jason Todd. I don't think they've successfully nailed it ever. I feel like this might be controversial. I feel like ever since Red Hood, they've yet to figure out what to do with him. Like, okay, here's the thing with comic books. I think a character design Yeah, yeah. That's the innate problem. Is like there's no story left to tell with him. There's no story left to tell with him, and you need, and they don't have any idea what to do with him now. They don't, you know. Do they want him to reconnect with Bruce? Well, they have to drop the one thing that's unique about him, is the fact that he's willing to kill, as opposed to the other Batman acolytes. You know, do you drop that? Then he. What action figure did you get? If you drop that, then he's kind of just. The terrible novelist. Good to see you. You're Joe Chill? Yeah. Yes. Glad you find. Well, it's more that I streamed at a reasonable time today. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Yes, I've been doing this for a little while. Remember, I told you I have been working for that campaign, and I got it. I've been a little bit paranoid that I might, being as I'm working for the campaign, I don't want like my public-facing thing on here to be influenced by now serious job. So we're doing the VR thing until this little job ends. Yeah. But how have things been going? Terrible. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well, this is only going to last until the midterm, until after the election, and then I can. Unless people want to, unless I feel like just keep doing it, but this is only, I only need to do this until the midterm. Yeah. How's it going? Terry Ball. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I should change it to dinosaur. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Jay, you're right. Like, what really makes Jason all that different? Yeah, it's hard. Or they should do like a 180 and like just really change the character up. Like, maybe have him leave Gotham, and maybe even leave like America, and have him go into like, be like a secret service, like a secret agent or something. I don't know. I'm happy to hear that your mom's recovering. Yeah. What, you don't want to do the allure of long time streaming? Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. If I can say this. Everybody check their mutual front doors. Yeah. Like, part of the thing is, in comic books, a good character design will keep you around for a long time. And Jason has a very, very good character design. Like, a great... Like, the Red Hood thing looks really good. Have you managed to get any writing done lately, Terrible? Like, even if the character doesn't really work. Yeah. Me neither. I think I have. A long time ago. If I have. Ooh! Look how fancy you are! No, it's been a long time. I have yet to make a trailer for myself, and I think I've been doing this for about 5 years, 6 years. Now that I'm taking video making somewhat more seriously, you know. Yeah, and what have you reflected? Yeah. There could also be like, I don't know. Well, Jason's problem. Yeah. Jason's problem at the moment is. Jason's problem at the moment is. Yes, we do. He would be a good pick. Jason's problem at the moment is that he is just not. Okay, Jason's problem was always that he was just essentially a big ripoff of Tim. Like, yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, that's you're clever and smart, and I probably should do that myself. But I'm glad you sat down and actually did it. Are you gonna edit together? Yeah, I meant Dick. Sorry, I misspoke. I meant Dick. Yeah, Jason was always a ripoff of Dick. Like a really bad ripoff too. Like a really funny ripoff. Like the only difference between Dick and Jason was that Jason had red hair initially, and his parents were killed by the Killer Croc. Yeah. Yeah. So terrible never. How do you think we can fix Jason Todd? Yeah. Terrible suggested giving him a bigger knife. I see this as a possibility. So, Roz, what have you been up to these days? Yeah, I think that works. Well, okay. See, the problem is Jason Todd has a pretty good character design. So people want to keep him around. But he just... I mean, ideally. Like, okay, here's a real controversial opinion. I think there's too many bad sidekicks now. There's like 20 of them. There's like 20 of them, and it's a little bit hard to keep track of everybody. This is superheroes. Never. That's you can never do that. One, because the psychiatrist will always end up being a supervillain of some sort. And two, we got to keep the story going. Yeah, it's a little, but it's getting. There's like 20 of them now. It's a little hard to keep track of everything. We should just, my opinion is. We should just, like, say screw it and, like, have Batman start essentially his own, like, X-Men Institute, you know? Like, just have him start his own school. Jaden, curse words. Yeah, but we should just make... If we're gonna do it, let's just make the Batman Academy. Where Batman trains the next generation. Yeah, honestly, I always thought that. Like, yeah, Batman Academy, School of Batman, Batman University. Yeah, but let's just make it avert because it's been slowly turning into X-Men for a while. So yeah. Lesson 1. Yeah. But the problem with Jason is just not interesting on his like. They keep trying to make Jason, and he's really uninteresting. I find him very uninteresting as a character. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's just do. If we're gonna do it, let's just do it overtly. Let's make the Batman Institute. Yes. Oh. So we're learning the lesson here. Jaden, you want to rate for Jason Todd. You can fix it. Yeah. So it can kill. So it can kill a lot of people. What does that matter? I hate. By the way, I hate that stupid joke. Batman doesn't have powers. Thing. That's so lame. Yeah. It's the same joke they've made about Batman forever. So. Yeah. That's the other joke that they make. There's two jokes that they make about Batman is that he doesn't have powers and he's rich. Those are the two jokes. That's... But doesn't... Okay. Doesn't work like that. Superman... But Superman isn't infinitely powerful. He's powerful, but he can't, like, solve all crimes at once. Heck, in the DC universe, he's like he's kind of in the middle, really, of power. Yeah. You know what's interesting? This is something I've been thinking about a lot. There's an interesting thing with Batman and technology. Just a random thought process I had. In that they can't give Batman too good of technology or he becomes Iron Man. Have you ever thought about that? It's like they have to keep Batman at a certain level of technology or he turns into Iron Man. Because theoretically, in the DC universe, Batman should reasonably be able to acquire technology on the level of, like, be as powerful as Superman, if you really think about it. Batman could theoretically get the technology, and he could probably be on the level of, like, a Superman or something. But they deliberately... Nice! Yes, that's my favorite. Well, it's... Yeah, if you think about it, it's interesting, because it's like... The reason they don't... Well, the reason they don't do that is because for superpowers, having access to... Yeah. Access to a high level of technology can make you the equivalent of a superpower. Like, Iron Man also doesn't have powers. I'm excited to see what you think of that one, because I really like that one. Iron Man also doesn't have powers, but he has technology that gives him powers. Somebody like... Yeah. The greatest movie ever made. So it's interesting to think... I don't know. I was thinking about that recently. There is a thing where you can't give Batman too good of technology. Yeah. 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 But notice that, like, they try very hard not to give... Like, he's supposed to have the best technology we have now. Like, right now, he's supposed to have the best technology. But, Iron Man stuff is so beyond. And it's like, there's a bunch of superheroes who just have, like, good technology. And there's a bunch of superheroes, like, just having tech... Yeah. Come on, DC. Come on. Who's the current... Is Jim Lee the current president of DC, if I remember correctly? Who's the current president of DC? Jim Lee. Yes. Come on, Jim Lee. It's Jim Lee. It's funny how. Have you noticed that artists almost always get those positions? I was thinking about that. It's very rare for a writer to get executive positions. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, but he's more known as an artist. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty irritating. You have a very long run. I mean, he wasn't there for X-Men for that long. I mean, maybe he did, but I've never read his X-Men stuff. He worked for like 3 years on X. He worked. Let's see. He did issue like 13 issues on X-Men. Yeah. I don't know. I've never read his. Yeah, I mean that's kind of, I believe, where they brought him in is because of the Wildstorm stuff. Jaden, have you ever heard of Wildstorm? Terrible. What's your opinion on Wildstorm? Are you a big fan of Wildcats? We all, our favorite superheroes are the Wildcats, right? I'm sorry. Are the I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure they're the most popular superhero team ever. They feature Spartan, Jack Marlowe, Grifter, Zealot, Voodoo, Maul, classic iconic character, Warblade, Void, Lord Emp. You guys haven't heard of these characters. Yeah. Well, okay, so Wildstorm. I feel like I'm being unnecessary. I feel like I'm being unnecessarily mean to Wildstorm for no reason. Wildstorm was a comic line started by, it was Jim Lee and somebody else, right? It was a comic book company created to compete with like DC and Marvel. And then just DC bought it, and now all the characters are canon to DC. So... yeah. I mean, the thing with superhero movies is they're pretty known to be quite producer controlled. So, you know, a superhero movie might not be the best example of a director's ability. You know? Like, the directing team that was, let's see. I mean, Chloe Zhao, she literally won Best Director and then went on to direct The Eternals. It's not exactly, You know, strawberry, gotcha. How's it go? Then Chloe's out literally, I believe. How is it going? Yeah. How's it going, Straw? Oh, there's a bug in here. Ugh. My air conditioning is kind of broken. So it's a little, I'm a little bit warm. We were just talking about the Red Hood, so terrible. What have you been playing any new games? Have you been impacted by Gaianetia? No, she is the Red Hood, Jaden. Yeah. All right, Terrible. Everybody clap for Terrible. How's it going, Straw? Yeah. I mean, but that's a good example of a good I mean, her style. I mean, I would love a superhero movie with her style to work, but I don't know. You know, the thing about the Eternals is I've always thought that was the weakest Jack Kirby comic. Like, I know it's a sin to criticize Jack Kirby, and I agree with that. But of his many classics, that's pretty much the weakest. I think that's the weakest of his original ideas. And it's, you know, not everybody hits 1,000, so, you know, that's 100. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I agree. Never. Was it created before or after the New Gods? Because it feels like a dry run for the New Gods, which is that concept done better. Yeah, I don't remember the exact timeline because it feels like it's just him doing the New Gods again, but a little bit more boring. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I mean, why is my thing like that right now? What's going on? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Why is it like that? One second, let me fix it. Oh, I mean, no, I haven't even changed. Okay, one second. I gotta fix this. I can fix this one. I haven't even changed positions. One second. Let me recalibrate it. Recalibrate. There we go. It just got weird. Okay. There's so many things I have to mess with. One second. Give me a sec. Evil. I like that. Okay. There's. Hello. There we go. I think that's fixed. Yeah. Okay, Strawberry. Go, work on Thunderbolt. No, what happened? Give me a sec. I gotta fix all this. Okay, don't get screwy on me again. There we go. Yeah, it's basically Thor, but again. I mean, the story of Jack Kirby is he never got to finish the New Gods, and he spent pretty much the rest of his career trying to finish the New Gods in some way or another. I should cover the his final comic that he made, one of his final comics that he made, because it's again another riff on the New Gods, but a better one. That'd probably be pretty fun. Tell me about these new Thunderbolt villains, because they're pretty. The main character is pretty strongly applied to be Orion's grandson. Why is it all? Oh well, whatever. Hello, huge. Okay. What if I already watched it and I've just been lying to you this whole time? Would that blow your mind? Yeah. Okay. I like that idea. I mean, it's interesting, by the way, that people don't think that that one of the main influences on Thor was actually Larry Lieber. Now, quick question, Jaden, never. Who is Larry? Who is Larry Lieber? Or Lieber? Yes, but he's related to somebody quite famous that you definitely know of. Ah! Where? Ah! Where? How? Probably during my Christmas bonanza where I stream like twice a day. Larry, Stanley's brother. He's Stanley's brother. Which is always funny. That's one of those weird facts, is that Stanley's brother also was a big comic writer at Marvel. How's it? How's it going? How's it going, Ash? Everybody is. Well, we're talking about Dick Grayson, so. You said dogs twice. Ash, how does it feel to be on the other side of that? I would say I've known you for a while. And you. So, Ash, how's it going? How's your little cat people? How are they? I do too. That's my favorite so far. Mostly just sharing things. Let's see. Oh, I love it. I love it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's amazing. I love the I love the little star boy. I love it. And saved. And you got my little glasses and everything. I like it. It is absolute peak. It is absolutely peak. I liked Game of Verse. Clearly, no. I've made. No worries. That's why I'm trying to stream at a little bit more of a reasonable time today. Do it. Yeah, I liked Game of Verse a lot. Game of Verse a lot. I love me. What's up? Good to see you. I thought that was a really strong show, a really effective action. We don't get shows like that. We don't get like action adventure shows like that much anymore. Like actual action adventure shows with like. Have you guys noticed that like we don't get action adventure cartoons a lot anymore? I do. I like Gobbles too. He's funny. Does it? Does it? Murder Drones graphic novel. Oh, it does. I get it on the internet. So can I get it through Libby? Borrow. Damn it, they never. Okay. Yeah, that's good. No, what's House of Pazu? Yeah. No, but I liked Game of Reverse a lot. I think that's a really fun show. Have you seen Ash? Have you seen Game Over Reverse? It's about a cat doing cool things. That's usually a favorite. I made a video. Some people didn't get this video I made. I released a video last night where I spoiled the end of The Amazing Digital Circus, but the joke is I'm just what I actually spoil is the end of Breaking Bad, and a few people did not get it. It was funny. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have some fun. Yeah, it's a fun show. Okay, I'll give it a look. Not right now, but I'll give it a look. Yeah, it's a fun show. Um, it's pretty well paced, I think. No, what's the House of Puzo? Is it a house where a gentleman by the name of Puzo lives? Oh, that is a good question. Ooh. Do it. Do it. I dare you to do it, Ash. You have a fairly eclectic mix. Um. Let's see. Home. Let's see. Playlists. Top 25 most played songs. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think. That's always a bit of a hard question because it's like, that changes on any day, really. For me. Uh, let's see. Neutral Milk Hotel is one of my favorites. Have you guys ever listened to Neutral Milk Hotel? In an aeroplane. Well, I'm excited, Jaden. I'm excited. Neutral Milk Hotel. Uh, and would I get in trouble for playing some of their music? I probably would. I can just cut that out later. As long as I don't go over 5 hours, which we're probably no risk of doing. I could. Yeah, it's a band. There's Then there's the spin-off called Hawk and a Hacksaw. That was I used to listen to quite a lot. Gorillaz is up there. Let's see. Nirvana. Let's see. Oh, Talking Heads. I love the Talking Heads. I'm older, so I'm gonna have a lot of older things. Let's see. I mean, the Beatles. That's obvious. There's this band called Calexico that I really like. Cake. Cake is another band I like. Do you guys know who Cake is? Okay, see you, Yush. Yeah, I really like the Gorillaz. Um, LCD Sound System. There's an old band called the United States of America, which is a very early like synth band. Junior Senior is pretty good. The Cardigans. I love the Cardigans. I'll play a little bit. In the Aeroplane Over the Sea is kind of meant to be listened to as a full album, though, so we can play a little bit. Probably get in trouble, but whatever. One second. Oh, they're fun, yeah. There it is. This is okay. I don't want to play the full thing because I might get in trouble. I mean, we could do. I could. But that is Neutral Milk Hotel. That's one of my favorite. There was a period in my life where I would listen to that album over and over again. Uh, there's it's really beautiful, but you got to kind of listen to it fully to appreciate. How dare you? We're here's one more. Here's one more song I really like. I won't make you listen to it at all. Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. I really like that song. I listen to it all the time. That was Dan Deacon's before I was done dying. Yeah. I mean, I don't really get to talk about music all that much anymore. I used to play music on here all the time, back when I didn't like care about like copyright and stuff. Now I do, so. Do you like the Cardigans, Ash? I love the Cardigans. They're one of my favorite. I listen to them a lot. I was done dying. I feel like I'm underselling Neutral Milk. Yeah, I'll give them a look. I already played some copyrighted material. I don't want to get in trouble for playing more. Oh, I feel like I'm underselling Neutral Milk Hotel. I wish... That's such a good album, and it was something I used to listen to so much. Like, it's not... I don't know. If I could get some young person into Neutral Milk Hotel, I would be very glad. Because In an Aeroplane Over the Sea is the King of Carrot. In an Aeroplane Over the Sea is one of my favorite albums, and The King of Carrot Flowers is one of my favorite songs. Listen, I'm a bit of a music person. Listen, stop me or I'll try and get you guys into Big Star. Do you guys like Big Star? Do you want to get into Big Star? Nobody at contemporaneously got into Big Star. They were only liked in retrospect, but do you guys want to get into Big Star? They kind of invented the indie alternative sound before the indie alternative sound was a thing. Hello, Robin. You know one of their songs. Hey, Robin, how's it going? You know one of their songs. Hanging out down the street, the same old things we did last week. Not a thing to do but talk to you. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Hello, Cleveland! Tell me this new fan theory. Tell me this new fan theory. I want to hear this new fan theory. Yeah. That's Cleveland. Ooh. Yeah, dialogue always becomes the most fun once you get the hang of it. God, wouldn't it be terrible if I was wrong in that? I'm pretty sure it's Cleveland. Dialogue always becomes fun to write. Yeah, I could see that. You are right, it is Wisconsin. Ah. You are correct, it is Wisconsin. No, but they say Cleveland like a lot in it. One second. No. Ah. I mean, I don't think that's actually established. This is an example of a Mandela effect or something, which is I could have sworn it was Cleveland. Jeez. Anyways. Yeah, I could see how that could be a thing. So if they make like a Cleveland, if they make a Frozen 3, you think it'll eventually be about becoming Santa Claus? That could work. Oh, okay. So Frozen 4 is what you're saying. The Frozen 4, the origin of Santa. Me neither. Me neither. Never. I have never watched Frozen. Jaden. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Reason I was flying ever higher, but I flew too high. Carry on my wayward son. Hello, I love me 13V9W. Hi, I love. How's it going? I love me. Yes, they should do that. Do it. I had an idea once. I wanted to do sort of a parody of Disney movies a little bit. You guys want to hear my idea? Okay, so the premise is, yeah, that could work. Yeah. Yeah. But I flute. Yeah, I don't know if they will make him Santa Claus. But yeah, they should make Elsa gay. Why don't they make Elsa gay? So I once had this idea of, I want to do like a Disney movie parody, but the idea is what happens is we start in a traditional Disney kingdom sort of thing, and then by accident, like the Doomslayer accidentally crash lands into the kingdom, and he's followed by, like, you know, all the demons and stuff. So it becomes about him having to train the Disney Kingdom people to fight off demons from hell, is my basic idea. Yeah. Well, why can't they do both, Robin? Why can't they do both? Yeah. Have you sent it to me yet, love? Oh, love! I love said they were going to send it to me. Their name is literally Love. Their name is Love. Said they were going to send me something, and I was just curious if they had sent it to me yet. Something, whatever it was that they wanted to send me. Yeah, that's a cool idea. This is basically the origin of Santa Claus. I mean, if they did that, you would essentially. Essentially turn this into Christmas movies, which it kind of is already. Oh, hey, the brain's working correctly. Well, we have I Love Me, who's one of the frequent commenters. Said that they were going to send me something. So Ash, did you hear about this fan theory that Robin has heard from Frozen that Kristoff is secretly Santa Claus? I wish I could contribute more to the conversation than repeating exactly what Robin said, but I've actually never seen Frozen, so. Welcome back! Oh, shoot, right, that's coming out. Probably like most other days. I mean, I'll do something, probably, I don't know. Barbecue? Do you guys want to come to my barbecue? If you're in the Houston area, you can come down. You can come to my house and go to a barbecue. We really don't do, yeah, a lot. Yeah, we are planning to go on a little trip, me and my mom. So. For a little bit of time, to California for a few days. Unfortunately, we did lose somebody recently in the family. So we're gonna go to their funeral and then. After that, probably go on a little trip or something. Yeah. Thank you. She was a very nice lady. She was the term I figured out she was our cousin by marriage is what the official term is. We've known her for a very long time, and she was a really lovely lady. So. Yeah. Hey, it's all my. Hey, my family is starting to get up there in year. The older generation in oldest generation, my family is starting to get up there in years. So it's what happens. But yeah, she was a really lovely person. So what's going on? So what's going on with you guys? Are we looking towards anything? Getting anything written? Sorry, I'm just losing energy. God, I wish I could go for longer than an hour and a half, but I'm starting to get tired again. Yeah! You've really taken on Ash's whole bit, haven't you? Oh, guys, I think I'm losing my. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Is this all your stuff or stuff as something you're thinking of getting? It's all your stuff? Ooh. Oh, wow. Well, it all looks cool. Yeah. This one's a good one. Oh, it's a screenshot. Get this one. That one's a good one. Jaden, are you into this? Are you into the glitch stuff? I like the Shimor's favored one with the marshmallows. That's my favorite. Why was this one banned? I don't know. YouTube is weird. But Jaden, are you into? Are you like every other young person? Are you into glitch? You're not into glitch? You're violating my understanding of young people, Jane. The YouTube channel. They produce fully produced animated shows. Yeah. They produce fully animated animation stuff. I've been watching some of their stuff lately. Oh, that sounds good. Oh. God, I'm guys, I'm losing. Okay, well, people are here still. Gabriel, what's your favorite Pop-Tart? Oh, I haven't had a Pop-Tart since forever. Now I really want one. Oh, talking. I'm enjoying hanging out. So Ash, Love, Jaden, are you're I know Jaden's out of school. Are you guys officially done with school? I'm trying. Okay. Okay, good night, everybody. Oh, right, yeah, you're in Australia. I'm jealous. Can I come? Can I come, Gabriel? Can you let me? Can I come to your family cookout? Yeah. Yeah, Ash, you do some streaming, right? Jaden, you should hang out in Ash's streams when she streams. Okay, good night, everybody. Good night!